happy Wednesday. Gonna go ahead and welcome the new people. I should have done that on Monday, but I dropped the ball on that. So all of our new people, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to our workouts. Everybody who stuck around, obviously very glad you're here as well. So today you will need a towel, smaller towel for this workout, and some sort of chair or bench. Okay, we're gonna use that as well. We're gonna go into that warm up. As we warm up, I'm gonna kind of just remind everybody and talk to the new people about the format of this workout, and then we'll get rocking and rolling. So let's go ahead and go into some warm up squats. So this workout, as you already know, because I sent you the Monday one, we will have 8 different stations. We'll spend a minute doing each station or exercise. Then we'll rotate through when we've done all 8. Go ahead into leg swings. We will get a short break. Then we'll come back and do it 2 more times through. Okay? So 3 total rounds, lateral. And switch. For most of the exercises with the towel, if you have dumbbells, you are welcome to use those. I'll kind of show you how. Lateral. Come on out. Let's go head circles. And I will always give a modification, switch directions for exercises, sometimes a few. So find whichever one will work for you. Right arm across. But y'all already knew that because you just got thrown into it, huh? And up and over. Left arm across. And up and over. Alrighty guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into that first exercise. It's going to be a lateral shuffle. So I'm going 3 to one side and then 3 to the other. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Goal with this shuffle is to stay low. So I'm sitting in this squat from here. I never come up until the minute's over. Obviously, if you need to rest, feel free to rest. Now, that's option 1. Option 2, if you don't want to do the kind of skip with it, feel free to just step for 3 and then switch. Still going to be good cardio, working those legs and glutes. Okay? If you're going to do this seated, we'll go lateral, quick steps. Okay, so going to the side, quick steps each way. We got it? 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1, get low, let's go. Remember, goal here is to stay low. You are halfway. If you're starting to stand, go back down, stay low. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab that towel. Going into an underhand grip. We're going to do an Rtl Romanian Deadlift to bicep curl. So, when I talk about that Rtl, the Rtl is a hip hinge. That means I unlock my knees from there. I'm just sending my hips back. Notice my knees are not bending any further than they were, okay? This is to work the hamstrings and the glutes, posterior. So I'm gonna come down in that way, keeping tension on that towel, meaning pulling it apart. Then as I stand, still pulling the towel apart, curling in, squeezing my biceps. Releasing out with that tension, curling in. Okay, if you're gonna do this seated, still keeping tension on that towel, curling in and out. To all my new people, whenever we do towel exercises, the name of the game here is tension on the towel. That's how we'll get the muscles to activate. If you have dumbbells, hold one in each hand, curling as you stand. We ready? 2, 1, go. 1 minute on the clock. Remember that bicep curl does not have to be fast. Slow and controlled. Squeeze those biceps at the top. You are halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You can lose the towel for a moment. You will need that chair or bench. Going into a tricep dip. So working the back of our arms, our tricep, going to give you lots of options here. Starting with the hardest option. That will be legs out, straight, bending at the elbows, then pressing myself back up. Okay? Remember with this, it's not a shoulder shrug, but bending at the elbows. Option 2 will be bent knees, taking a little bit of that body weight out of our arms. All right? Option 3 will be a wall push-up. All right, so I'm still working that pressing motion, still working my triceps. If you're gonna do this in a chair, grab that towel, overhand grip. We'll go towel to forehead, then squeeze out. A minute is a long time to do this. Feel free to modify in the middle. If you want to start with a harder option and go a little bit easier, feel free to rest when you need it. But you are up in 2, 1, go. I'm going to start here, see how far I can get. You're halfway. Rest if you need it. I'm going to take a rest. You got 10. Finish it out. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. We did a lot of legs Monday, so gotta do some arms today. From here, go ahead and make your way to the ground. If you have a mat, you're on that mat. If not, just on the ground like me. Going into our ab section for the day. So, first exercise, working our obliques, those side abs. Hands behind my head. I'm going elbow to knee. So, when I crunch up, that right elbow goes to the left knee. It's not a full sit-up. It does not need to touch. It's a crunch, okay? Just enough to bring that shoulder blade off the ground. Then halfway through, we'll switch left elbow to right knee. That's option 1. Option option 2, if you're gonna do this standing or seated, actually. I want you to tighten that core and go side bends. So you'll go 30 seconds on one, then 30 on the other. I'll let you know when you're halfway. Same thing seated. 30 on one, then 30 on the other. We got it? Find what'll work for you. You are up in 2, 1, go. I'll tell you when you are halfway. Halfway, go ahead and switch sides. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. You can stay exactly where you are. Got more core coming at you. So we are going into a same side dead bug. Dead bug gonna look like this. Legs up, arms up, legs at 90 degrees, arms straight up. Extending out with one leg and one arm. Then meeting back in the middle. We'll go 30 seconds on one side, 30 on the other. So when my right leg extends out, my right arm extends back, then I meet back up. This is slow and controlled, does not have to be fast, okay? If you are standing, I want you to grab that towel, put it out to parallel with the ground, then we'll go single leg, so right leg kick to towel, then when you're halfway through, you'll go left leg. We're gonna do the same thing if you are seated. Still working that core. You got it? You are up in 2, 1, go. Slow and controlled, thinking about bringing your rib cage down so that that lower back stays locked into the ground. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch sides. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Very nice. Slowly make your way up. Take your time getting up. We're going back to that chair or bench. I'm gonna go into a hip thrust. I will give you options for this. First, gonna show you our first option. I'm resting between my shoulder blades here, so I'm not using my arms to help. From there, my hips come down, then I squeeze up at the top. So again, working posterior, hamstrings, glutes. Want you to get a big squeeze at the top, then come back down. Actually, I'm gonna show it to you from the side really quickly. If this doesn't slide all over the place. Okay, hips down, squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. Okay, want you to pause and squeeze at the top for 1 second. If you are gonna do this standing, we're gonna go leg curl, okay? Squeeze that leg, then halfway through, you'll switch, still working those hamstrings. If you're gonna do this seated, we're also gonna go leg curl, then halfway through, you'll switch. You got it? 1 minute. You are up. In 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, big squeeze at the top. Doesn't burn till it does. You are halfway. I'm starting to burn. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Slowly work your way out of that situation. Coming up, you will need that towel. We got 2 more stations to water. Going into a standing towel press. So with this, my elbows go wide, pulling that towel apart, lots of tension on it, slowly pressing out. Then once you think about pulling in, okay? If you have dumbbells, feel free to use those. Still elbows wide, press, then back. Alrighty, same thing, seated. You're up in 2, 1, go. Working our chest here and a little bit of shoulder. Slow and controlled. You'll feel it. Halfway. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Go ahead and put that towel on the ground. You have 1 more station. It is a cardio station. This next one, going to be quick feet, okay? Over the towel. So I'm going forward, back, forward, back. Now, a few things here. If you have hardwood, keep in mind that that towel will slide if you step on it. So if you want to lose the towel and just have an imaginary line, that's totally fine. Also, if you don't want to do the hop with it, we'll go quick steps forward and back. Make sure you're using your arms to get that heart rate up, okay? If you're doing this seated, same thing. Forward, back. Quick steps, we got it? Last minute of work. 2, 1, go. Last minute to water. You are halfway, 30 seconds left. Gotta earn that water. Keep it up, guys, we're close. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Round 1 done. Get some water. Nice job. Okay, team, we are back with round two. Round two is going to be a little bit harder because our heart rate is already high. We will start with that lateral shuffle. Remember, I go 3 to the right, then 3 to the left, staying low the whole time. If you don't want to hop, we'll step, still working our legs. Okay, if you're seated, we're going quick steps to the side. You got it? Let's get it started, guys. In 3, 2, 1, 1 minute on the clock. A little bit harder this time, huh? Stay low. You're halfway. If you're creeping up, stay low, we're close. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Grab that towel or your dumbbells. Underhand grip. Going into that RDL to bicep curl. Remember, once my knees are unlocked, they're in a fixed position. From here, I'm just sending my hips back. Should feel a pull through those hamstrings. Tension on the towel, curling as we come up. If you're sitting, bicep curl, tension on that towel. You got it? 2, 1, let's go. Now that we're warm, you are halfway. 30 more seconds. If you lost your tension on that towel, find it, pull it apart, squeeze those biceps as you curl. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Nice job. You know what time it is. Going into that tricep dip. Here are your options. Option 1, straight legs. Option 2, bent legs. Will be a little bit easier. Then option 3 will be a push-up against the wall. Still working those triceps. Okay, if I'm seated, I'll grab my towel. Go towel to forehead, then extend out, squeeze those triceps as I extend. Feel free to modify halfway through. I'm probably going to. You are up in 2, 1. This station is always a long minute. Y'all are like, we know, Ryan. That's what we've been telling you. Whatever will work for you, it's your workout. You are halfway. Shake it out if you need to, modify if you need to. I'm going to go into that bent leg tricep dip. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it off, guys. We're going down to the ground or the mat. So slowly make your way down. We are going into that side crunch. Remember, the elbow does not have to touch the knee. It's just a little raise so that my shoulder blade comes off the ground. Okay, working those obliques, working our full core here. If you are standing, I want you to go side bend for 30. When I say switch, of course, change sides, and then same thing seated. Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1, 1 minute here. You are halfway, switch sides. You got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Stay exactly where you are. Got more core coming at you, going into that same side dead bug. So dead bug gonna look like this. My legs go to 90 degrees. My arms come up. As I extend my left leg, I extend my right arm. Then I meet back in the middle. We'll go 30 seconds on one side and then 30 on the other. If you are standing, grab that towel. Guess it would help if you could actually see me. Grab that towel. We're going 30 seconds, leg to towel, then we'll switch. Same thing seated. 30, leg to towel. You got it? All right, guys, in 3, 2, 1, go. Slow and controlled. Remember, tuck that rib cage. You are halfway. Go ahead and switch sides. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Slowly make your way up. We are going into that bench or chair hip thrust. Remember, with the hip thrust, I'm resting right between my shoulder blades. From there, my full foot stays flat, hips come down, then up, squeeze at the top. Alrighty, if you're gonna do this standing, find something to hold on to. We'll go leg curl, big squeeze, then release. So when I curl up, I pause for a second and squeeze before I release down. Then 30 seconds in, you'll switch sides. Okay, if you're gonna do this seated, same thing. Big curl and squeeze, then release. All right, let's do it, guys. In 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, pause for a second at the top. If you're coming up on your toes, I want you to make sure you're staying in that full foot. Halfway. Oh, my screen went black. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax. Work your way out of that situation. Grab that towel. Going into a towel press, working our chest, working our shoulders. Elbows go wide, tension on the towel. I'll press out, then pull back in the whole time, thinking about ripping that towel apart, okay? Pulling it apart. If you have dumbbells, you'll go one in each hand. Press out and in. We got it? 3, 2, 1, go. Slow and controlled. I would rather you go slowly and have lots of tension on that towel than go fast with little tension. But your workout. Halfway, guys. Ten seconds. Burning. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. That towel goes to the ground. And we have one more cardio station to water. That last one, remember, is the quick step, coming forward and back. If you don't want to hop with it, we'll just step, walking forward and back. 1, 2, 1, 2, with our arms, okay? If you're gonna do this seated, same thing, forward and back, still getting that heart rate up. Remember, if you look at this towel and you see a bright red hazard sign, don't use it. That's okay. It's still the same exercise. I like to have a visual, but it's okay if you don't want to use it. Okay? We are up in 3, 2, 1. 1 minute to water, guys. Get there. Keep it up. You are halfway. Don't slow down. We got water coming. Keep that pace. You got 10. And 3, 2, 1. Round 2 done. Get some water. Good work. Alrighty, team. We got one more round. Gonna start it off going into those lateral shuffles, sitting into my hips, staying low. 3 to the right, 3 to the left. If you're not gonna hop, you're gonna step. Okay, still working my legs, still getting that heart rate up. If you're gonna do this seated, we'll go side steps. You got it? 8 more minutes of work, guys. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go. Finish strong, guys. Don't slow down now. We're too close. You are halfway. Stay low. Get there, guys. We're almost there. Stay low. I know it's burning. I know we're breathing. You got 10. Three, 2, 1. Good work. Finish there. Grab that towel. Underhand grip. RDL to bicep curl. Remember, tension on that towel. Pull it apart. Feel free to use dumbbells if you have them. Okay, we're doing the seated bicep curl. You got it? In 3, 2, 1, go. Send those hips back, then up and curl. You are halfway. Keep that tension. You got 10 seconds. Don't let up. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Finish there. Going into that tricep dip. I don't know about y'all. I'm happy to see this one go. Option 1 will be a straight leg tricep dip. Option 2 will be a bent leg. Okay. Option 3 will be a wall push-up. And then finally, option 4 is to do it seated. Towel to forehead, extend out, squeeze your triceps as you extend. You got it? Modify as needed. You're up in 2, 1. Let's finish these off, guys. I'm going to modify halfway through. Just trying to make it there. We are halfway. Shake it out. Keep doing what you're doing or modify if needed. I'm going to choose to modify. Almost there, guys. Finish it. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Shake it out. Work your way to that mat or to the ground. Going into that side crunch. We will go 30 seconds, one direction, and then we'll switch for the last 30. If you are standing, we're going to go side bend for 30 and then switch. If you're seated, same thing. Side bend, then switch. You got it? I know you do. In 3, 2, 1, go. Last chance for core, our last 2 core stations. Make sure you are pulling with your abs, not your head. You are halfway. got 10. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Relax, but stay where you are. Going into that dead bug. My legs are going to come to 90 degrees. My arms are going to go up towards the ceiling. As I extend that left leg out, my right leg, this is not my right leg. This is my left arm. My left arm extends back, then I meet in the middle. Okay? 30 seconds on one side, then 30 on the other. If you are going to stand, that towel comes out to parallel with the ground. I'll go 30 seconds raising my right, then 30 raising my left. Same thing, seated. 30 on my right, 30 on my left. In 2, 1, go. Rib cage stays tucked. That lower back stays locked into the ground. You're halfway, switch sides. Last chance for core here, guys. You got 10. You got 3, 2, 1. Done on the ground. Kind of, unless you're counting that hip thrust. Slowly make your way up, find that chair or bench. Going into our hip thrust. So I'm going to work my way out until I'm resting right between my shoulder blades. From there, weight in my full foot. My hips come down, squeeze up at the top. Then I lower back down. Notice I'm not using my arms to press into that chair or bench. Okay, if you're gonna do this standing, we'll go leg curl, big squeeze, and then release. Still working those hamstrings. Same thing seated, halfway, you'll switch. All right, let's get these done. Make your way into that position. You are up in 2, 1, go. Squeeze at the top. You are halfway. Last time here, guys. You got 10. In 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Slowly make your way out of there. Go ahead and stand, grab that towel. Last chance to work our chest here. Going into that towel press. My elbows go wide, pressing out, then pulling back in, all the while thinking about keeping tension on that towel. If you have 2 dumbbells, pressing out and in. You got it? 2, 1, go. We are so close to the end, guys. Keep that tension. We're so close. Don't cheat yourself now. You are halfway. If you quit pulling that towel apart, find it again. We're close. You got 10. 3, 2, 1. Good work. You have one more station. Can you believe it? One more cardio station, then we will stretch. Last station, we got those quick feet over the towel or over your imaginary line. Gonna look like this. If you wanna go a little bit less quickly, we'll step, still using our arms, okay? And if you're gonna do this seated, same thing, quick step over the towel or no towel. All right? 1 minute on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Let's finish this, guys. We are so close. Finish it out. Don't slow down. You are halfway. Use your arms. You got 10 seconds, guys. Finish it. All the way to the end. 3, 2, 1. Done with your Wednesday workout. Good job, guys. Get some water. We'll meet back here and stretch. Alrighty, team, let's stretch. Right leg comes out in front, slight bend in that knee. Want you to hinge over. Stretching the back of that leg, the hamstring. From there, a little bit wider, straighten the leg, deepen the stretch. Guess now's a good time to tell you that by this weekend, you can be expecting your first free 30-minute session. It will be an all abs, all core 30 minutes. Switch, left leg forward, slight bend. It's not gonna be easy, but there will be modifications as always. So, little something to look forward to. A little bit longer in that stance, straighten the front leg, deepen the stretch. And come on up, find something to hold on to. That right leg goes back, hip flexors come forward. Stretching the front of my leg here, that quad. And cross it over, sit into the hip. And switch. Left leg comes back, hip flexors go forward. Cross it over, sit into the hip. And come on out, turn that head to the left. Tuck your chin. Turn it to the right. And that right arm comes across. Up and over. Left arm comes across. Up and over. Alrighty guys, let's go a little bit wider in that stance. Bend over, reach for the ground. As you come up, big arms, big inhale. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Good work, guys. Happy Wednesday. All of my new people, I'm so happy you're here. Hope you had a good workout. I will see y'all on Friday. Bye.